Flosstube. Itty Bitty Stitchy here with an itty bitty update. This will be my Flosstube number 3 now that Mania is out of the way. Today is June 1st. It's a Thursday. And yeah. So first things first, let's talk about this. See this? See this strip of red? See that? Yeah. That's what happens when Brittany tries a detox face mask, knowing that I have horrible skin allergies. Yeah, so I did I scrubbed my face, I'd cleaned my face, and then I did the little detox mask, washed it off, and the next morning I woke up and my face was puffy and red, which means I'm allergic to the detox mask that I used. So I give up. I totally give up. Hands in the air. I'm done. White flag. I'm just not made to be a girly girl. I can't do face mask or anything. So this video, I mean, I could have waited till it went away. It might be a full week before everything is done, because I'm guessing after this red goes away, the swelling's a lot, like, it's really down today. Like, it's only, like, I can tell my nose is puffy still, because when I blew my nose, it hurt really bad this morning, and, like, around my mouth, and then, like, right here. It's still slightly swollen. Not swollen. It wasn't swollen. It's just puffy. Like, I can feel it. It might not look like it, but I can, when you know, when you like scrunching your face or whatever, I can feel it. So yeah, after this goes away, it'll probably peel. My face will probably peel. So it's kind of like a sunburn, but not much I can do about it. My mom was like, Brittany Joyce, you know better. I said, I know. I just wanted to be a girly girl. I wanted to do a face mask because I've never done a face mask. There's a mosquito. Did y'all see that mosquito in front of the camera? Anyway, and I can't keep Benadryl in my system all day, every day until it goes away, because I'm a mom and Benadryl knocks me on my butt and makes me sleepy. So, I guess I'm just going to either walk around with red blotches for a while, or I can do like aloe vera gel. My Alice in Wonderland cup. Curiouser and Curiouser. Flowers. We got... That's the rocking horsefly, the bread and butterfly. And then the other side, we have Alice. Do you suppose she's a wildflower? I may or may not still have some Benadryl in my system, so I'm drinking all the coffee this morning. I do have some show and tell for y'all later, and I have notes. This is a really cool journal. It's an inspiration journal, and so it's got like little quotes. So yeah, it's got like quotes, and then you have spaces to write. So I like it. It's, let's see. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. Be who you want to be, because everybody else is taken. And you have got to discover you, what you do, and trust it. So, let's start the show, shall we? So I already showed y'all my fabric breaking on Claire and Doogie. Also, as everybody else knows, is The Favorite by Omar Ryan. I did get a little more, I'm sorry, I'm going to have an itchy nose. I'm going to have an itchy face. Not like y'all aren't used to it by now watching my videos, because I'm allergic to the world. But I got a little more progress done. So I started in the upper left-hand corner, and I went down in a diagonal and then down to the left corner of this is just page 1. I really, let's see if I put, hold on. Okay, so I just put extra fabric behind it. I really like the progression of the colors. This has a ton of colors. Like, I know this first square has, like, I think 7 colors in it. So, but I'm really liking this. It is a bit hard on the dark fabric, but I'm getting used to it more and more. I find the lighting in my dining room is really good. So I can, like, sit there and watch my husband play computer games. So I can just be near him. When like allergies or if I just don't feel good, all I want to do is be close to my husband. That's it. He just brings me comfort just being in his presence. I guess that's why we're married, because I love him. Sorry, I'm tightening. Just pulling the fabric tight. So a few people have mentioned my needle minder on Instagram, and they're like, how does that not creep you out? It's like sitting there staring at you and watching you stitch the whole time. And I'm like, I don't know. I find myself gazing into the deep blue of it and just getting lost. But I like my creepy eyeball. And it's really pretty. Like, there's actually some pretty detail inside of it. So that is my update on Claire and Doogie. I will be continue stitching on them till I have me working on, and this is just going to take us into June plans. I have me working on them till the 4th of June. And as said before, Claire and Doogie is being stitched 1/1 on 28 count Laguna. It's the color Dusk by Picture This Plus. I know I've already said how mine looks different from Emily C's at Eclectic Possessions. The way hers looks in her video is how mine looks in real life, and I guess how mine looks in my video is how hers looks in real life. But I don't know, like, my lighting tends to show the true color, and I cannot see what I'm recording at all because the girls keep texting. And so I just have like this drop box come down on my phone. I don't know, that's pretty true to life. So what y'all see is what I got. Okay, in my last video I asked y'all to help me decide what am I going to be doing in June. On the weekends, I'm going to be alternating between Claire and Doogie and my Christmas stitch, my A Treasure Time by Dimensions Gold Collection, because I do just generally have more time to stitch on the weekends, especially if my, you know, my kids and husband are behaving. Oh, I can't do that. So yes, okay, I'm first and foremost going to be starting my Alice in Wonderland. It was a stitch along, but I guess they're all out, so it's no longer a stitch along. So I'm just gonna call it the Wonderland Crew. If y'all can recall, focus. Okay. If y'all can recall, I had to start my sweet darling Alice 4 times. 4th time's the charm because it works. I am just working on the checkerboard right now. I just wanted to work from the bottom up. I need to put some aloe on. I didn't want to have like super shiny face. I mean, my forehead's big enough already. It's like a 5 head. See? I can fit all 5 fingers. 5 head. But it's already shiny enough as it is. I didn't want to put like aloe on and then like be blinding y'all with my forehead glare. Okay, so I'm just working on the white part of the checkerboard. I got to, there's 14 white squares. I got to the 12th one halfway through it and then stopped. I guess because I got so frustrated with her and her hissy fit. So that is Alice. Again, Same fabric as Claire and Doogie, and I'm stitching it 1/1. I don't know if it's just the fact that it's Lugana or what, but I have other 28 counts that I'm stitching 2/2 and it looks fine, but they're all lighter color fabric. So here's my question. If you could answer it in the comments below, that would be wonderful. Is it because it's a darker fabric that 2/2 doesn't look good? Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, because I had done it 2/2 and I was doing it tint and it didn't look good. I did 2/2 full across, it didn't look good. It just looked sloppy. Is it because it's just a darker fabric and the fabric is what made it look different? Because the 28 count lighter colors don't matter. I don't know. So I do have a lofty goal. This time I will finish Alice now that I know what kind of stitching I need to do to make her work. So my goal, and really I wrote June 5th through the 9th. We will be having company at the house on the 5th. And she will be staying the night before she has to fly out Tuesday morning. So I probably won't get a lot of stitching done during the day, but I probably will at night when we're just sitting around visiting. So yes, I am hoping that June 5th through the 9th, I finish Alice completely. Now when I say I finish Alice completely, I mean Alice. I may not get to the bread and butterfly, the mushrooms, or Dinah. But I do want to finish at least her and all. And then maybe next time I'll get like these 3 guys done. So that is going to be like the first week. And then that weekend, I'm going to work on a treasure time. Or it's just, I call it my Christmas stitch because it's my only Christmas piece I have. And my Christmas one is just done on like a blue Ada. I can't remember if it was 16 or 18 count. And I'm not going to count it because numbers and I don't get along. Next up, we have House of Cooking. And I did say Alice's Brooks books, right? Pretty sure I did. So the next one is House of Cooking. This is an ink circles. Oh, I'm pulling out Kraken. Hold please. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Okay, I really like this one. Here it is. It's by Nikki's Creations Primitives. Back up. Let them see the whole piece. Excuse me, coffee burps. Okay. Excuse me again. This redness. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, this is a really fun stitch. If you have not done it, I highly recommend it. It's just cute. It's absolutely adorable, and it's so fun. I have this whole thing done with the candles and the teapot. I have this window frame done and this portrait done. Their portrait, the lady is darker in skin color, but mine is lighter. I feel like y'all are so far away. So I'm just figuring out how to fold this thing. Okay. So see, my lady's a lot lighter. But isn't it adorable? I love the blue heart and the teapot. Holy jeez. So this is a really quick stitch. It's a really fun stitch. It's super adorable. And I like spinning my needle on my needle minder. This is being stitched on light khaki gingham, 28 count. So that's 2/2 on 28 count. And it looks beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. My lofty goal is to have the whole first floor done. So I'm planning to get the whole first floor done from the 12th to the 16th. Gosh, I do guarantee y'all that is going to be finished in 2017. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Because I'm not starting any more new stuff unless Lolly girl, if you are ready to start your pirates, I may or may not be able to. You just let me know, Lolly. If y'all have not checked out Lollipop Stitches, y'all are missing out. I love that girl. She's pretty awesome. She's awesome sauce in my books. So the weekend after working on House of Cooking, I will go back to Claire and Doogie. I am really pushing for, on Claire and Doogie, I really want to try and finish page 1 and at least get halfway done on a second page. I was planning on doing Claire and Doogie completely like the pages in diagonals. So I'm just going to cut through the middle and get the middle done. Yeah. So where am I? June 19th to the 23rd is Kraken. Lolly was like, I just want to say Kraken. Get Kraken. Okay. So this is a cute one. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, guys, this Medusa, I know I say it every time, but gosh, I love her. I think I love this style of needle minders too. So here, this is the front half of the boat. I guess it's not a boat, it's a ship. There's a difference. This is the start of the blue motif. Here's my first little pirate dude. We got some tentacles from the Kraken. And he is breaking off this front half of the ship. Get Kraken is another ink circles because they're awesome. So here it is. And I am working on the front half of the ship. So my goal for the 5 days I'm working on Kraken is to finish up this front half of the ship, which includes the crow, this motif, this crown, and probably this motif. Yep. That's my goal. The writing on it says, and thus began the epic battle, and no man escaped his watery grave. So yes, that's what the wording says. I know my girl, Helga, is also working on this, but she's doing something super cool with it. She's going to change it into a birth announcement, I believe. So that should be cool. And how cool is that kid going to be with a Kraken birth announcement? Ain't no teddy bears for that boy. I like that a lot. It would totally go in our house. Yeah, we're a bit of a rough crowd here. Oh, I'm sorry. Kraken is being stitched 2/2 on 28 count vintage exemplar. That weekend, I will be working on A Treasure Time, my Christmas stitch, followed by ink circles, tapestry. So many people have been working on this one, and a lot of people have it done already. Let's see. Olivia B is working on it. I'm sure there's a lot of people. I just can't think of their names right now. Blame it on the Benadryl. So I am stitching this 2/2 on 32 count parchment. Key is up. Key is up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, where's my needle? think I lost the needle. Oh. Somebody's gonna find it soon. So yes, here I go. I start in the middle and I'm just like rotating out is how I'm working it. And I am super nervous. Oh no, the needle's in the back, isn't it? It is. Ha! I didn't lose it. There it is. Because I had to stop mid-thread because something. Oh, you know what? I think it's because that's when we were leaving to the funeral. That's what I was working on before the funeral. So, I started in the center and I'm flowering out. I'm on these little green areas right here. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. I can. My eyes can see it. Let me bring it down. Okay, so we have like this square starting in the middle of this. Middle of these big ones are the corners. I want to get to there or these corners to there. That would be really cool. This is a cute stitch. It's a fun stitch. It's very colorful and beautiful. So that is my goal for tapestry. Followed by, I don't know, Claire Doogie. Yeah, that weekend is going to be Claire and Doogie. So yes, those are June plans. Quite excited. I'm excited to stitch today. I did not stitch yesterday. Being on Benadryl, I did not trust myself to read because I was probably going to forget everything I read. And I did not trust myself to stitch because there would probably be a lot of mistakes. Oh, let me get a little comfortable here. I always cross my legs and regret it in the end. Let's see, a few things to talk about, ramble about, I should say. So excited for everybody going on retreats, whether it's the YouTube retreat in Austin, Texas, or if you're going to Farm Girls retreat. I do wish y'all the utmost fun. I wish everybody for safe travels. I know this is not until October. But you know, I'm very excited for y'all. I am going to live through y'all at your retreats. There is no way I think I could go to a retreat with my crowd anxiety. I just don't think it would be possible for me. I would probably freak out and everybody would think I'm a weirdo. So y'all have tons of fun. Take tons of vlogs because I am anxiously waiting to see all of those. And let's see. Mini life update. I know a few of my videos have been slightly depressing. We have had a lot of losses. Let's see. We bought this house 2 years ago. This is our 3rd year. June this month. This month is 3 years in this house. The first week we bought this house, we had one of our dogs died. He stroked out on the couch in the living room. 9 months later, we had to put our female dog down. She was riddled with cancer and tumors everywhere. Let's see. A few months after that, a friend of ours took his life. 3 weeks after that, we had a family member go from a massive heart attack. Then 5 months after that, we lost a family member. Another family member. She was old, but I would not mess with her. She was a little firecracker. I loved her so much. I still do. What am I saying? I love her. I love her to pieces. And then a few months after that, we lost another family member. He gave CF, cystic fibrosis. You know, he gave that a good fight. CF had nothing on his willpower, and I'm happy he's not hurting anymore. And then this past Saturday, we had to put our ferret down. Cute little story. I've already told Michelle and Kelly this story, and it was the same day we put him down. And they were like, we're going to cry with you because your voice is cracking. And I try and be a strong person. I try not to cry, especially in front of my kids, because they feed off of it so much. But funny story about our ferret. We have pit bulls. Our dogs are pit lab mixes, except for a little bit. I don't know what she is. She is adorable. So our female pit bull, we called her Princess. Princess was her nickname. It's what I called her most of the time. Loki is our male pit. And Jazz would come and chase Loki away from Ice. Well, we called her Princess. Is either Princess, Ice, or Isis. Isis was her name. It means goddess of motherhood. But we would call her Ice or Princess, especially after all the bad ISIS stuff started happening in the world. I was like, I'm not going to yell ISIS in the backyard and then like swarms of police or something would be at my house. I didn't know. So Jazz would chase Loki away from Ice because Jazz believed he was a dog and he believed that Ice was his girlfriend. So I'm the type of pet parent that when I have to make that hard decision, which Ice and Jazz are the only two I've had to do it to, I am there in the room with them the whole time because all pets are afraid of the vet and you don't want to send them off into the little room freezing cold with some strangers and that's their last thing, you know? So with Ice, I was in the room the entire time. I held onto her paw. I was there for her, and I told her, you're such a good girl. You make mommy so proud. You're my beautiful princess. We're going to make all this pain go away. Because she had a large tumor blocking the entrance to her stomach, and then she had tons of tumors riddled throughout her body. So I was there for her. And then when I had to put Jazz down this past weekend on Saturday, I got to hold him the whole time because ferrets are small. So he was wrapped in a towel and I was holding him, and they do it differently for smaller animals. So I got to hold him and I said, guess what? You get to go be with your girlfriend. You get to chase all the boy dogs away from her again and be her little white knight. I'm sorry. So it was hard. It's always hard. It's never easy. Not for me, not for anybody. Yes. Sorry. So he's now over the Rainbow Bridge with his girlfriend, chasing all the boy dogs away, being her white knight, like he used to be. And I'm sure he's happy because he was very, very sad when we had to put her down. He missed her quite a bit. So what I have to say about that is love on your pets. Snuggle them. Don't ask them who's a good boy. You tell them you're the good boy. And, wow, I'm sorry. I'm still quite emotional about it, if you can't tell. And it's probably not helping my blotchy face. And I'm the type of person, when I cry, like my entire face gets really red. Okay, so yes, and I guess I can kind of end it here. Just be kind to people, be kind to one another. You never know what they're going through. You give kindness and you put kindness out, you will receive it back. There's so much craziness going on in this world, and so much negativity that it's nice to be someone's positivity. So yeah, Lord have mercy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just be kind to one another. Love one another. Let the ones that are close to you, or even if they're not that close to you, just let them know how much you care about them and how important they are in your life. And you know, just be good. Just be good. Just be kind. Love on your pets. And my favorite breed of pet is the rescued kind. All of our pets are rescues. I know I've mentioned that before. Jazz was a rescue. The people who got them just had no idea how to take care of a ferret. And all of our dogs have been rescued off the streets. Go to your local pound and rescue them. Lord knows they need somebody to love them. And yeah. Oh, one more thing. My show and tell. So as y'all know, I'm new to cross stitching. I started in January, and I started making bookmarks for my kids. I cut this one crazy, and I have no idea why. I still need to buy some cardstock to put behind them. But this is for my middle son. This is who likes to read. So that is for Slade. And I made this one for my youngest son, Daxton. I cut it pretty close too. So there we have it. This is Treasure Within. A lot of people were liking this one. And I made a sock monkey one for my oldest son, but he currently cannot find it. So that was my show and tell. Not too much, not too fancy. Yeah. I am currently dog sitting for my father-in-law. And my dogs are kind of like, what's going on, Ma? Like, why are there strange dogs in our house? But I will be taking them back to him today. He was moving into a new house, and I said, you need to take your time, double check the fencing, make sure they can't get out. So they really, really miss him. And it makes me sad when dogs don't eat. Like, they'll eat here and there, but I'm used to my dogs. You put their bowl down and they finish it off. They get breakfast and dinner. But his dogs aren't. They like graze all day. So I got them to eat here and there. So, I mean, it's better than nothing. Alright, peeps. This video went longer than expected. I did not expect to cry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we're human. Everybody's human. Everybody has emotions. What can I say? It's a natural part of life. Loss is a natural part of life. And that, even though it seems like our family has had a lot of downs lately, I will say that without those downs, how do you learn to appreciate the highs, the ups? You know, it makes you cherish life more. It makes you grow. And you know, we just happen to be, my husband and I just happen to be in that time of our life where loss is going to be more often than we would like it to be. So we cherish every moment we have with our family and friends. Let them know how much we love them and how important they are in our lives. And that's all you can do. So without further ado, I'm going to end this video. And yeah, maybe get the boys started on school. We have quite a bit of errands to run today, especially if I drop off the dogs to my father-in-law. If he doesn't come get them, and if he wants me to drop them off, that's like an hour drive from our house. All right, well, y'all take care of yourselves. I hope Stitch Mania was good to you. I hope you didn't lose your mind in all the stitching madness. And yeah, continue stitching. Stay happy and focused on what's important in life. Yeah, thank y'all for being here for me and being so kind with your words, showing me all of your stitchy stuff and sharing your love and passion for the craft. And with that, may all your stitching dreams come true. Bye.